The Blavatnik Regional Awards for senior postdoctoral fellows, only the very best of the best are nominated. The stature of this award has become very well known, and it's unique.
The award does not only give visibility to the researcher, but it also gives visibility to the discovery.
Recognition like a Blavatnik Award is just so important milestone for young scientists like me, particularly those scientists who's developing the career as an independent scientist.
Also, at a time when the support for young scientists is limited, the Blavatnik Award gave me the confidence, the motivation and determination to pursue a career in biomedical research.
The winner and the finalists all had made major breakthroughs in areas of current biology.
I did my residency in hematology in Zurich, Switzerland, and was working on the leukemia ward, a devastating disease where novel therapies and novel diagnostics are needed. My research focuses on how cancer cells alter the regulation of translation and whether these protein synthesis programs become a driving force in cancer formation. Our work has revealed that cancer cells reprogram translation to specifically synthesize proteins that are critical for tumor formation. We found that the factor that controls this translational reprogramming is required for cancer initiation and that its increased activity is associated with shorter survival in human cancer. Now we are investigating whether we can find drugs that specifically inhibit translational reprogramming. In the cancer field, it ultimately would mean that your discoveries will be translated into a novel diagnostic or a novel cancer therapy. It's a tremendous honor to be selected as a finalist for the Blavatnik Award, especially because you are in the company of such a distinguished list of past recipients. All are now leaders in their respective fields and are really at the forefront of science.
I study protein structures and functions, particularly those on the lipid membranes. A lot of these protein in the membrane, they're like little machines. What's their function and how they perform their function is the question that we like to address. There are two ways of how CSC proteins operate. And for many years, scientists couldn't understand what makes this difference. The main technique that I use is called the chloride electron microscopy. We can study the structure of protein molecules at atomic level now with using this technique. From these studies, I found a key to the puzzle, as we could see a distinctive feature between the two different types of CSC. The outcome of these studies will also help developing drugs, such as a new hypertension medicine. The recognition like a Blavatnik Award is really important milestone for young scientists like us, and I'm very honored to be selected as a finalist of the Blavatnik Award.
I lost my grandfather, which has been very inspiring in my life a couple of years ago. I still remember when he had to undergo the toxic chemotherapy, and we just did not have any good options at that point. That has been inspiration as well as motivation for my research to find better therapies, better cures that's less toxic for those cancer patients. Our lab is interesting in a field known as epigenetics. It's broadly defined as the way cells package our genetic information contained in DNA and the way cells can access such genetic information. So my project is focused on understand what are the epigenetic changes happening in cancer cells, and can we precisely map the differences between a normal cell and a cancer cell in terms of the epigenetic mechanisms. And we think that it is because of the differences in different histone modifications. So the gene expression pattern in the normal cells, in the cells that have the mutation are different, and that's result in eventually the development of cancer. And more importantly, can we reverse the epigenetic differences of cancer cells so we can turn cancer cells back to its healthy counterpart in order to have a better treatment options for cancer. For me, the most exciting moment in research is the moment you realize that you have identified something new, something no one has realized. You are extending the limit of our knowledge about the world, even if just a tiny little bit, but you are the first one to discover it. I'm thrilled that I received the prestigious Blavatnik Award this year because it really demonstrates that the work of our team is widely recognized in the field.
As the winners and the finalists, what they've discovered, yes, that will propel research for the next 10 years.